Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Now today we're taking a look at a camera bag. Now I generally use Billingham bags, I use them all the time. My favourite one is the Billingham Digital. It's a really compact little bag. Takes one camera and a lens, or sometimes two lenses, or two camera bodies. Fits in there quite nicely, pocket at the front, etc. But I'm always looking around just to see what's available, see if anything's better than Billingham. And I came across this brand, Gomatic. Now this is apparently, I think, been designed by Peter McKinnon. It's got his branding on it as well, so I don't know if he's designed it or whether he helped design it, I have no idea. But it's a Gomatic 8L sling bag, and it's actually very compact and very comfortable to wear, which actually quite surprised me. So I just want to tell you a little bit about it. Now, it has got two zips to be able to undo it, so you can undo it just with the two zips. And inside, this compartment, which is really nice, quite different to the Peak Design sling bag. Didn't like that one. I did at first, but I stopped using it because it's really tight opening. And also the front pocket was really tight to get anything in and out. This is excellent because it just flaps right open. So you can easily get to your camera gear, and you can easily get to these extra pockets on the front here. But I do have a concern with this opening, but when you're actually out using it, it zips up with these two zips, which is great. They zip up fine, so they do that. But how weather sealed is that? I don't know. Now, I went out with it in the pouring rain. Now, obviously there's going to be a gap if you zip it up this way, a gap in the middle there, and the rain could potentially get through that gap and damage the bag inside and damage your camera gear. So what I've been doing is, rather than bring the zips into the middle, just take it round and take one zip right the way round. So I'm hoping that does seal the bag, so you can actually make sure the contents inside don't get damaged. So on the outside there is no pockets whatsoever. It's very sleek, very simple design. There's these little hooks at the bottom here, so you can buy attachments, so little straps to strap a tripod to it, or any other sort of attachments you might want to strap to the bottom of a bag, particularly tripods. So that's useful, where the Billingham bags you can't do that with. And it has got, once you've got it open, let's open this again. So really, I mean, it is literally just that one compartment. There is no compartments on the outside. There is a little handle to be able to carry it. That's fine, that's no problem at all, that's quite comfortable. So as well as the strap, it's quite a wide strap, it's a very comfortable strap for having it over your shoulder. But once you've got it open, as I said earlier, it does open really wide, which is really great. But I've created 3 compartments on the main inside there. So I've got a main compartment where my camera body goes. I can easily fit my A6700 or my A7C with a compact lens in there. I've got at the moment my OM system, OM5 on there with a compact lens. That'll take a zoom lens, that'll fit in there quite nicely. So I've put that in the main compartment here. And I've got my RX100 Mark 7 as a second camera body in a middle compartment there. And then I've got my Panasonic GM1 with a kit lens in the other compartment, which is there. But you can configure this however you like. So you could, use this extra compartment here for putting a spare lens. I mean, that lens fits in there nicely. You can move the compartments around as well, or it would fit in there. It is very configurable, and I like that aspect of it. I like the colour scheme as well. I really do like this colour scheme. It's really nice. And on the front here, you've got 2 pouches on the inside here that are designed for filters. But you can put anything in there. You could put batteries, you could put little headphones, you could put whatever you like in these little pouches, but it's got 2 pouches there. And then on the inside there's a gap there. You can put an iPad in there, and that will still close even with an iPad there. It's got compartments for SD cards along the top. You might be able to see that along the top there. You can put your SD cards along the top here. Not, the lighting isn't very good there, so there we go, that's better. So you can put your SD cards there, you can put your extra batteries. I've got batteries in here, little batteries. I've got my BX1 batteries for my Sony in there. Olympus battery will go in there. So, you know, nice little pockets there for doing that. And then it's got one big zipped pocket on the inside here, which is useful for putting documents or anything, you know, cables, whatever you want to put in there really. So yeah, pretty decent bag, and it will take a fair bit, and it comes with this little strap here, because when you've got it over your shoulder, that will create another point of contact, so it stops it spinning around on your shoulder. But I find that works fine, you don't need to do that. But yeah, quite a decent bag, and it takes quite a bit. You can easily get 2 camera bodies and a lens, or 1 body and 2 lenses in there. And you know, as I say, I've got 3 camera bodies in there, admittedly little cameras, but and you know, my only concern is the weather sealing, how good this zip is to actually weather seal it. One really nice feature of this particular bag is once you've got all your camera gear in it, so let's put me let's just put that one in there for now. I'll actually put my little RX100 back in. So you've got your cameras and your lenses in there, filters, everything else. So you've got it zipped up over your shoulder, and then you want to get your gear out. So obviously you unzip it, get your gear out. But if you want to just very quickly close it, I mean, it's got a little elasticated clip here. You just pull that back over that little latch. It's got a little latch there. You can see that there. Can you see that little latch there? Pull that over that, and that closes it. It doesn't weather seal it, but that closes it. So this isn't going to keep flapping open. And I find that a really, really useful, quick and easy way of closing the bag without having to, you know, zip it up. Particularly if you've got one hand, so you've got your camera in one hand, you know, you're fumbling around trying to zip up the bag. Well, you don't need to worry about it. It's over your shoulder. Just pull that little clip over, and it's closed. Now, obviously, it isn't secure that way. Somebody could easily, you know, I guess, I don't know about easily, but could actually, you know, break into it while it's over your shoulder and steal stuff out of it. Possibly, you would know, obviously, you know that's going on, but I mean, that's a useful feature until you get a chance to be able to zip it up, you know. But yeah, quite a nice bag. The only concern, as I say, I have is with its weather sealing, even with both zips closed. Now, they do say it's weatherproof, but I'm not convinced that's weatherproof just like that. But as I say, nice comfortable bag, and it'll take a fair bit in there. And for me, I can't walk around with heavy bags now. The other nice thing with it, it doesn't look like a camera bag, which is really good. It doesn't scream out camera bag, so nobody would really know you've got expensive gear in there. It's just a little, you know, personal bag you've got over your shoulder. So I think that's quite handy. Also, it has got an opening at the back here, so you can slide it if you're going out, you know, on your travels, and you've got a bigger trolley. You can slide that over the handles of your trolley, and that's really quite handy because that just slots straight over. But I do find it disappointing that it hasn't got any pockets on the outside. I do like my pockets on the outside. Maybe they could have even put a pouch on the side, I don't know. But yeah, all in all, a pretty decent bag, and one that I'll be using regularly, and I do like its colour scheme. And as I say, an iPad will fit quite nicely where these filters are. An iPad will fit in there quite nicely, and a lot of things will, and it will still close. So that's the nice thing about it. In fact, I've got an iPad here somewhere, I can show you. Got my little iPad mini, that'll slot in there. You can see that goes in there quite nicely. Move those bits out of the way. That'll go in there quite nicely, and that'll still close up without any issues. So if you are going out somewhere and you want to take an iPad with you, you can easily fit it in this bag without any issues whatsoever. Still well protected, well padded, and a decent bag. So there we go. That's the Gomatic Sling L8 or Sling 8L camera bag. Hope you found that useful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button if you like the content of my videos. Would really, really appreciate that. And it does help me grow the channel. Cheers for now. Bye.